Hey!
I'm gonna cuss.
Mark!
Yeah.
Hey, Mark!
Yeah!
Hey, customer placed an order today, and they're wondering if it can ship tomorrow. You think we can make that happen?
Let me find out.
All right. Here's the ticket.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In order to figure out if we can get an order done or not, we have to first figure out what our production capacity is for the day that is being requested. In order to do that, we have a point system. That point system operates on a baseline of 500 points per hour. Each line has a different way to calculate the points for each order based on what the order is. For example, our M64 roll printer has a capacity to print on average 250 square feet an hour. So since we use a 500 point per hour baseline, we just multiply the square footage of any order times 2 to get the number of points. So for example, a 4x8 banner is 32 square feet. We multiply that by 2, it's 64 points. We should be able to get a little under 9 4x8 banners done an hour. Next, and our oldest point system, is our screen printed sign. Printing line is calculated based on number of impressions, the number of screens, the type of substrate, and the size. For example, a 24 by 18 screen printed yard sign is worth 1 point per impression. So a 100 piece 2x2 color order is 400 points for the number of impressions and 100 points for the 2 screens, 50 points each. Next, we have our KX7 flatbed. That is by far the most complicated point tracking system we have. For example, there are 3 print modes that we have. We have a 2-pass, a 4-pass, and an 8-pass. Our 2-pass mode can print about 12 boards an hour, which gives us 42 points per board. Our 4-pass mode prints about 8 boards an hour, which is 62 points per board. And finally, our high quality mode, or fine art mode, prints 8 boards an hour, which gives us, 6 boards an hour, which gives us 90 points per board. Now, the reason why that system is a little more complex is because it allows for, or it accounts for white space. When we print 24 by 18 signs, we have a little bit of drop. So 96 divided by 18, there's a slight amount of drop. So we have to account for that white space in there. He's really distracting me.
What's the reasoning behind our 500 point per hour point system? Why do we multiply our M64 points times 2 to go from 250 to 500? Why do we do that?
So the reason why we use 500 points as a baseline is so you can look at all of our production lines regardless of the type of the printing process or the equipment itself, and anyone can look at the points for that day and know that 500 points is what we can handle per hour. So if a day has 1,500 points on a certain line, that line only has about 3 hours worth of work. So it keeps it simple. So now you don't have to look at the printing line and then figure out what that line's average is and then figure it out. It's simple and it's straightforward.
Cool. Thank you for explaining all that. Thanks, Mark.
I think most of that's good until you start distracting me.
We're going to keep that in there.